Hi there, I'm Sam. Today I'm going to teach you future perfect continuous. Some teacher call it future perfect progressive. Future perfect continuous and future perfect progressive, the same thing. We have positive, negative, and question. It is inductive approach. Look at the example with me. I will have been sleeping for 2 hours by the time I get home. He will have been working for 20 years. Jen will have been waiting for you for 1 hour. Will have been teaching our student for 10 years. Will hear from we will, short form of we will. You'll have been living in the US for 20 years by 2023. You from you will. My parents will have been staying with me for 10 days. After seeing all the example here, I would like you guys to analyze with me. We really want to know what form of future continuous is. Well, I is subject. After I we have will. After will we have and been. Verb ing for. We use verb by the time. He subject will have been. Same thing. Verb ing. Jane is a subject. Will. Same thing. Have been. Verb ing. We subject. Apostrophe double L is will. Have been. Teaching is the verb ing. You from short form of you will have been living as the verb ing. My parents will have been staying a verb ing. So through the sentences we can make it form like this. So we have subject. After subject you can see all will. Short form of will is apostrophe double L. After will we have plus have. After have we have been. After been we have verb ing. After verb ing we have object in optional. It is only form we do not focus on all it use. Subject plus will plus have plus been plus verb ing plus object in optional, and also the duration here, but no need to use it because we know that for a period of time since the point in time, but later on you will know that. One more is that the negative form. I is a subject. I won't have been sleeping for 2 hours by 2 p.m. Won't from will not. She'll not have been working for 10 years. They won't from will not have been teaching foreign students. The example we have subject plus won't from will not have been almost same as positive, but we use only not after will. So we can make it form like this. Subject plus will not. Short form of will not is won't plus have plus been plus verb ing. Object in bracket. Again, object in bracket, it means that some verb need object, some verb don't need object. So object in bracket, it is optional. This is the negative form. Questions. Will you have been teaching your student for 10 years by 2023? Will come before subject you. How long will Sam have been living in the US by 2023? Start from how long. So through these two examples we can make it formula. Will is a general questions. How long is WA question or information question. So we can make it form like this. Will plus subject là have, là been, là verb in, object in bracket, it is optional. One more is it WH. Usually we use with noun in bracket. It means that some WH has noun or need noun, some don't need noun. Will là subject, là have, là been, là verb in. For information question, I don't want to write object in bracket because some students might get confused with this one, especially for EFL learner. They might get confused this one, so I use only blah blah blah. Again, future perfect continuous it form. We have three: positive, negative, and questions. Positive, we have the formula subject plus will plus have plus been plus verb in plus object in bracket. It means that it is optional. Negative, we have subject plus will not. Short form of will not is won't plus have plus been plus verb in plus object in bracket. It is optional. Yes, no question. We have will is inverted. It comes before subject. We have will plus subject plus have plus been plus verb in plus object in bracket. And one more is the WA questions. We have WA plus noun in bracket in optional, plus will plus subject plus have plus been plus verb in, and blah blah blah. I don't want to write an object in bracket because to avoid confusing. For yes no question, for example, when you ask, will you have been teaching your student for 10 years by 2023? If you answer yes, your answer is yes, I will. If you say no, mean that you have to answer no, I won't. That's it. Well, how long will Sam have been living in the US by 2023? It is not yes or no answer, but the answer can be Sam will have been living in the US for 20 years by 2023. Yes, no question, information question, or WA question. I'm going to teach you future perfect continuous usage. Future perfect continuous use. The future perfect continuous emphasizes the duration of an activity that will be in progress before another time or even in the future. You can say future perfect continuous emphasize the duration of an activity that will be continuing before another time or even in the future, or you can say before a definite time in the future. It's similar to future perfect simple for this point. Look at the example with me. Before you can get the future perfect continuous example, we have some situation. Those situations are used in order to explain the future perfect continuous to you. So where is it from? So why we can write the future perfect continuous in our example? Okay, look at those situations and future perfect continuous example. The situation: I will go to bed at 10 p.m. Sam will get home at midnight. 10 p.m. and midnight. Yeah, midnight is I think 12 o'clock. At midnight, I will be sleeping. At midnight, I will be sleeping. So we can write future perfect continuous. I will have been sleeping for 2 hours by the time Sam gets home. In fact, in the example of future perfect from I will have been sleeping for 2 hours by the time Sam gets home, this is the example of future perfect continuous. But in order to get this example, we have to use the situation in order to explain the meaning to you, and we can see the example of continuous. Again, I will go to bed at 10 p.m. Sam will get home at midnight. At midnight I will be sleeping, so from 10 p.m. to midnight and 12 o'clock, so from 10 p.m. to midnight for 2 hours. Then at midnight I will be sleeping. I mean that I will have been sleeping for 2 hours, from 10 to midnight for 2 hours by the time Sam get home. One example. Another example is that this is a long trip. By the time we use by the time we get to Miami, we will have been riding on this bus for over 15 hours. Long trip by the time we get to Miami, but we have not got to Miami yet. But you can say by the time we get to Miami, we will have been riding on this bus for over 15 hours. He never going to stop talking. In 15 minutes, we will have been listening to him for 3 solid hours. I don't even know what he's saying anymore. The future perfect continuous. By the time we get to Miami, we will have been riding on this bus for over 15 hours. The situation is that now we are on the way. Yeah, we are on the bus. In 15 minutes, we will have been listening to him for 3 solid hours. So I don't even know what he is saying anymore. Just a situation, just a reference to make sure that you can understand the example here. He never going to stop talking. I don't even know what he's saying anymore. Just a reference, just an example to reach our in 15 minutes. We will have been listening to him for 3 solid hours. Again, future perfect continuous is used to emphasize the durations of an activity that will be in progress before another time or even in the future. We refer to the duration of an activity for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 months, for 3 years. Refer to duration. And in progress means that it continuing. It has not stopped yet. These 3 examples, we have some sentence as a reference in order to get a future perfect continuous. It's easy to understand when we have some reference. If you only get, I will have been sleeping for 2 hours by the time Sam get home, sometimes you don't know the situation, so it's hard for you to get the future perfect continuous. Does it make sense, everyone? Okay, so I think we come to the end of my presentation. So thank you very much for watching my video. See you later. Bye bye.